taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
Hey, you guys, this is exciting. I'm super excited you're here. Now, something is happening and I am getting an error that I'm on YouTube, but I'm not on Facebook, which a lot of people are watching me on Facebook. So there's something that's happened. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to try to remove this. I'm trying to be a little beast mode here. And I'm trying to see if I can fix this and stop a real problem, because my own peeps are watching on Facebook. So, or they're trying to watch on Facebook. So let me see. Give me a second with my glasses and my assistant's on a plane. So I'm re-adding it. And I'm seeing if I can fix this. Hold on 1 sec. Here we go. Hang tight. I think I'm fixing it, but I got to find the right group. We have a whole lot of groups. How many of you have a lot of groups? Like I'm going through all those groups. Okay. So it will take about 90 seconds. It's going to take about 90 seconds for them to join us. And so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to repeat what I just did. Get excited because I think we're live now, but I need to make sure. So you get to watch 2 minutes of our intro, and here we go.
Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. To dance, taking a chance.
That's what happens when, when you have to work fast. Hello, hello, hello. Some of you are just joining and you didn't know we had a little bit of a glitch, but we fixed it. Get excited. I think we are live on my fan page, live on Facebook in our Rock Your Fabulous group, where people are expecting to get some cash, win some cash tonight. And I believe we're live on YouTube. But I know a lot of you aren't here to see me. You're here to meet our guest. So I'm just going to bring her in. I want you to comment in the background. I've got Jody, who's in the background and going to be popping your comments up. And I'm super excited to bring up someone who I've been blessed to mentor, but she's like a girlfriend, y'all. I love it. Brittany. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey. All the way from the West Coast. 2 West Coast representing at one time. That's exciting.
I know. And we are both just back from Dallas, but you're newer back from Dallas. Like you just got back when?
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Wow. We might even pop up at the end if I can find that a little bit of our video showing our seminar and what we experienced. But I am so grateful that you are here on our Pink Table Talk and here for this podcast style interview where we get to talk about entrepreneurship and overcoming obstacles and what makes you great. And I just have been so impressed with you every time. You're so smart. You are so beautiful. And you're so strategic. I just love the way your brain thinks. I love how knowledgeable you are and how you deliver marketing and so much. And so all of us can learn a lot. You will be inspired and you'll be impressed. And at the end, we're going to give you a product offer and some cash. Get excited. Somebody's going to get some cash. So we're super excited about that. But I just want to interview you for a little bit here. And so Brittany, who is Brittany Barlog? Tell us about you.
Well, I am so grateful, Katrina. Thank you so much for this opportunity and offer to be able to share a little bit more about my journey in entrepreneurship. I think that this is going to be a huge deal for anyone who's watching. My name is Brittany Barlog. I have been with Mary Kay the company for 8 years, and I have been growing my business while being a full-time student, while being a full-time sister to a special needs sister named Jenny. I'm a daughter. I'm a vice president of my nonprofit organization and also play a big role in a second nonprofit organization. And I have a lot of my time divided, but I think that that's what I can love most about what I get to do is how much flexibility I have. So outside of that, I mean, I know it sounds like my plate is full, but truly it's an honor to do all the things I get to do.
I love it. Well, my background is in the not-for-profit world. I like to say not-for-profit, hashtag no money, hashtag broke, hashtag making a difference, right? So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about the nonprofits that you work with.
Yeah, so both nonprofits are so forward thinking as far as young people. We call ourselves young professionals in the nonprofit realm that I'm involved in. And so it's the Junior Chamber International. I've been involved with the Junior Chamber now for, this is my 4th year. I got involved right before 2020 happened when I was honored with a 40 under 40 recipient award for the other nonprofit work that I get to do, as well as my career advancements in my community and how I give back in my community. And so both of those things brought me into the Junior Chamber International. I've been awarded with lots of different things there just for the time investment, but truly the love I have for giving back to our community here in California. And what I love so much about it is how it is like-mindedness. I always called it home, away from home, because I truly find that when you have like-minded individuals that are under the age of 40 years old who are wanting to make an impact, man, can that ripple be really created. And so I'm very honored with those opportunities that I've been having there.
I love that. I love that. You're doing such great work. And so many people would describe young folks. Are you millennial or Gen Z?
I guess I'm like the tail end of millennial. It depends on when the cutoff year is for that. I'm like end of millennial, beginning of Gen Z. I'm like just a year or two in between the two.
Exactly. So you're like right there. And the interesting thing is, were you born before or after 9/11? Before. So the interesting thing about studying the generations is they no longer just define it and break it by years, but they break it by experiences. So those that were around pre 9/11 there might be some things that you remember experiencing that after 9/11 in America, like we don't experience. And so the next generation will be before COVID and after COVID. Like there were
Yes.
people that have
Yeah.
only known a world post-pandemic, and things that, we think about things that have changed and will never go back to again. So it's a joy to have you here. How, on the flyer, those that saw the flyer, I described you as relentless, charismatic, driven. How do your family and friends describe you? Brag about
You
yourself.
know,
Pretend
oh
your
my
mama.
gosh, it's so strange to be able to say those things, but truly I think that my friends and family are like, does she sleep? Does she ever like find those times? And yes, the word is yes. Of course I do. There's things that I believe we make ourselves in priorities for our lives, and my family and friends truly find me as bubbly, energetic. Um, if you know your top 5 strengths, they always say that I'm the woo, which is in my top 10, winning others over. I have a high sense of charisma and relationship building, and they truly say that every time I'm in their space, they just latch on to that ability for me to be able to talk to a wall, and they think that the wall would respond back if I was given the time to be able to do so. And I really do appreciate those truly God given strengths and abilities and gifts, because I love people and I hope that it always shows.
One of the things when you study the strengths is you realize that strengths have balcony qualities and basement qualities. And what that means is balcony is using it for really for good, for powerful, for
Mhm.
uplifting, and it takes you to the next level, really lining up with who God has called you to be. And the basement quality, when I ran a nonprofit, I would talk to, and I had the opportunity to minister a lot to young men and women that had been on the street entrepreneurs, but illegal entrepreneurs. Get excited. And I would talk to them about their strengths
Mhm.
and the strengths they were using, but they were using them at a basement level. And so, how would
Mhm.
you say your strengths have increased because, as you've grown and because of your affiliation with our company?
Oh my gosh. My number one strength actually is not woo. I know I said that in there, and I also have like positivity in the top 10, which probably is a little obvious at this point. But my number one strength is actually focus. And my entire life, I never really understood that that was my strength, because I would latch on to small details that maybe other people didn't see right away, or maybe other people didn't understand at that moment. And I would come up with something so driven in that one thing that I found. And growing up, some people were like, well, why was that significant to you? Or why did that make you feel a certain way? But when I came into my Mary Kay business, the ability to have focus was having the organizational quality of figuring out what the whole system needed for an event, or what the whole thing needed for a program, but then being able to find individual qualities that I could latch my number 2 strength up, which was significance, and be able to find the significant qualities that people were needing in the moment, and be able to build strong relationships with them because of those details, or because of what I found in the moment that I saw that maybe other people looked past. So building a business in entrepreneurship in a skincare and color cosmetic industry, I don't believe that we're selling lipstick. I believe we're selling self-esteem. And I think self-esteem can be found and can be processed and can be loved on through individual moments and qualities and characteristics that you can find. And I think that women in Mary Kay find those qualities within others, and they uplift those qualities. And so, just Katrina, you saying that there are those strengths and God-given abilities, I think everyone has those things. And I think the women that we attract most into this opportunity are the ones who find those qualities to be so pure and so real.
Oh my gosh, the maturity, the maturity. You said so much, but women have been mothered and managed, but so many have not been mentored. And so one of the
Mm,
blessings of a mentor is he helps to increase your strengths and to
mhm,
teach you how to not take where you're a 4 on a 1 to 10 scale, where you're a 4. The best you could ever become, if I tried to play basketball, is a 4.2, which is about my height. Okay. So it doesn't matter if Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Michael Jordan and LeBron James coach me, I could only get so good in that
mm,
area. But a great coach helps you to hone in on, focus on, right, where you're at 8 and a 9 and help you to perfect that and to become a master of masters. And the number of people that don't know what they do better than everybody else on the planet is so small. And so I just applaud you for your level of maturity and realizing and understanding, which is really cool. Let's talk about before entrepreneurship, your career, college, school, anything else you want to add about what was going on in your life prior to becoming an entrepreneur.
Yeah, yeah. I was always a sister, was always a daughter. That stuff never changes. But I was a student actually at the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. It's also pronounced FITM if you're familiar. And I did not go for fashion. Don't let this super cute top fool you. I did not go for fashion. I actually went for the beauty industry programs that they offered there. And so I do actually have 3 specific degrees from FITM specifically for the beauty industry. So I have 2 degrees that are specific in beauty industry management and an advanced studies degree in beauty industry marketing. And then I have a 3rd degree, a bachelor's degree in professional studies, a general education degree, essentially, that I did all 3 of those degrees in a 4-year time period while working my Mary Kay business after my freshman year started. And so, Mary Kay found me as his full-time student. And I was also a Kohl's checkout girl. The really nice girls that are behind the counter asking if you'd like to save 20% by opening up a Kohl's credit card today. Oh, wait, I didn't do that. They know that I didn't do that because I felt weird about asking people to open up a credit card. And so starting a sales business entrepreneurship felt so foreign to me because I didn't think I was good at sales because I didn't like asking for credit applications. What I ended up finding was I wasn't asking because I wanted to give opportunity and not take away. I wanted to be able to provide an opportunity and not limit from. And I felt like offering just a 20% savings for them to try wasn't for me. And so when entrepreneurship found me, I was actually only getting 4 hours of work a week, which in 2015 was a $33 check. Get excited. And that $33 check helped pay for my top ramen addiction because I couldn't afford to pay for anything else going to school full time. And at that time also, I found entrepreneurship because they saw not that in me. They saw that she can't sell credit, so she doesn't get enough hours. And Mary Kay saw she sees relationships and she sees opportunity. We're going to provide more of that for her.
Wow, this is so good. So I'm going to skip Jody here and go to our next question because you were leading right into it. Were you looking for entrepreneurship or did entrepreneurship find you?
I will say, based upon the story that you're hearing so far, it sounds like entrepreneurship found me, but I also found I was looking for entrepreneurship because I actually grew up in a household where my 2 parents were entrepreneurs. My dad actually started the plumbing business for my family 2 years prior to me being born. So I actually decided that I was like kind of the middle child of my household because that was like my parents' first baby is this business. And when I was growing up, I saw my mom taking care of the back end of the books and my mom did all the math and the numbers for the company. My dad did the plumbing. Imagine if it was reversed though. Imagine that. But my dad did the plumbing. And so my family, when I was growing up, my sister and I are 8.5 years apart. So I was kind of like the only child for 8.5 years. And my family worked so hard at providing a life for myself in those beginning years that I would not be the person I am today if it wasn't for those humble beginnings of them eating scrambled eggs and having that for dinner night after night and rolling their change to be able to pay for scrambled eggs for dinner. Entrepreneurship to me was a huge freedom sign because they were able to have humble beginnings, but gosh, what it provided for my sister and I is unlike any other opportunity that I've ever seen from someone else's parents who worked a 9-to-5. My parents got to be at everything for my sister and I. And when my sister was born with special needs, that entrepreneurship value that they've had set in never wavered for when she needed to be at special doctor's appointments or therapies. And that taught me that you work when you can, because when you can't, work needs to be there for you. And that's something that I will never take for granted.
That's so good. So good. And there are 2 we see as I get to coach and mentor young entrepreneurs at every age, you can see a difference when someone's been raised in an entrepreneurial family and when they haven't. So I come
Mhm.
from the traditional African American family. I was first generation to go to college and was my dad was blessed to be one of the ones who made it and got a good job, right?
Mhm.
And so that's what you do is you get a good job and you do everything in your power to hold on to it and to hope and believe that you can get that promotion. I don't know if anybody has seen Flamin' Hot, but that movie, have you seen that movie?
No, I
Oh, you got to
haven't.
watch it. You got to watch it because it's the story of Flamin' Hot Cheetos or whatever they were.
Oh,
But
I
it's
think I've heard the Cheeto story before.
yeah,
The person who started also wrote a book.
yeah. I first got to know the story by going to the Global Leadership Summit and hearing him
Yeah.
tell his story. So two movies that I tell everybody, every entrepreneur needs to watch: Air and Flamin' Hot. Like those are my two
Mhm.
hot ones right now. But it just when you see the difference, because I wasn't raised in an entrepreneurial family, you get a lot of pushback. And a
Mhm.
lot of people are like, what, you're going to do what? And because in the beginning, you do a lot of things you don't get paid for. And later on, you get paid for things you don't do. So, it's really a process. And so I'm so grateful
So
because when
true.
you are in that entrepreneurial environment, now my grandkids are sitting here brainstorming, how many businesses am I going to have, Gigi? Just a part
Yeah.
of life. Yeah, air is amazing. So, Brittany, let's talk about obstacles. So,
Mhm.
obstacles. Everybody has obstacles. And what I know about you is you've already talked about overcoming some, but what have been some of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome? Maybe life obstacles or obstacles as a businesswoman?
Oh, can I be real for a second? Like real, real.
This is the pink table. Be real.
Anything is possible on a pink table, right, Katrina? Okay. If I could be real for a second, the biggest obstacle that we have are the 6 inches right here. We get in the way so often. And I know I speak for myself with this, but truly and honestly, when an entrepreneur is saying something isn't working, something's not right, we can choose really two ways. And you can tell I've been coming back from Ruby seminar, victim or victor, right? Victim or victor. Cindy Williams happened to crash our seminar. So she's on stage doing the peace signs, but to us, it's victim or victor. And I truly believe as an entrepreneur, we have options. And Linda Tubin says it best, the choices that we make define us. Every person has a choice. Are you going to let this be your victim mentality? Are you going to let this be a victor mentality, a victor story, a winning story? Who doesn't want to win at something? It doesn't mean that you're competitive in one area versus the other. But gosh, you guys, when I saw that things were not how I wanted them to be, I started tracking. I started figuring it out because the last thing I was going to do is say that this can't possibly work for me. I'm going to just give up. That's not what we do. That's not what we do as entrepreneurs. We find a way, we make a way because you've made a way before and you've gotten through your hardest of days because you're still here. So, what do we need to shift? What do we need to find? How do we fill the gap? Those are the questions you start asking. Not, well, this didn't work, so now what? No, no, no. We don't think that way. We find a way regardless. And so I really think that when it comes to my life's biggest obstacles, it really depends on your headspace and how are you going to reframe it. And so I know I have my things that I do, and I'll just give you guys a little tip because maybe some of you on here are watching because you're like, my consultant told me I would learn something. So let me teach you something that's gotten me into a good
Learn you something.
headspace. Deal? Set an alarm in your clock in the lull of your day. I have my lull. I'm sure Katrina has her lull where she's like, I'm tired. I'm ready to just if I could just take a nap here, I'd be good. I set alarm at 2:30 p.m. every single day. And it comes off on my phone and it says 3 sparkle emojis. What's been great about today? 3 sparkle emojis. It reminds me, it reframes me, and it says, what have you done? Because my lull of the day can either do one of two things. I can either give up for the day because it's been really, really hard, or I can keep going for the day because it's been great. But if I reframe myself to finish the next part of my day I'm so much better for it.
Mm.
Fix your mindset. It will fix everything.
It is so good. I mean, you talked about framing your day, and I know someone was saying, what are 2 things I could do? And gosh, we're giving you nuggets here. Strategy is so important, but before strategy, you have to have vision and belief. The number one thing women need now is confidence. And so you're constantly having to feed yourself confidently. One of the things, nuggets that I would give along the line of what you're saying is the 369 Club at let's see, at 3 o'clock you write your affirmations 3 times, at 6 o'clock write them 6 times, and at 9 o'clock you write it 9 times. And so just write down, it might be a very simple scripture: I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. My confidence is growing daily. It might be something very simple, or it might be, I am loving my new home, if that is your affirmation or your goal. My family is blessed. My health is amazing. But and line it up. It just is unbelievable. What you think about, you bring about, right?
Yeah.
So true. Let's give
Yeah.
some more tips. Like, what else? What other lessons have you learned? Can you share that have helped you to be successful in this business?
I will share this one with you guys. Sometimes you look at people like Katrina and myself, and you're thinking, they have it all together. They are so poised. They have so much grace. They have so much charisma. They know what to say. They make it look so easy. And if I were to get on a video, no way. Like, maybe you're like that. Maybe you're watching this and you're like, I cannot do this. Okay. I want to give you some confidence here. I tell this to my girls all the time. I tell this to my clients all the time. Just be human. Just be a human. When you want to know the right words to say, when you want to know the right thing to do, when you want to know the best next step to make, just be a human. I think the biggest learning lesson that I've taken from this business is that when you think you have to have it all together, it's called perfect procrastination. And when you don't have it all together, it is called imperfect action. And so I can honestly say that before hopping on even this call right now that we're on, I had my own technical difficulties, which is so strange for me to happen, but it happens. And we figured it out how to get through that small hiccup in the road and make it to the other side.
Mhm.
It's called being a human, coming up with something that's going to be great. And even if it doesn't feel great, and I'm now sweating because that was a little awkward to go through before this, am I so much more of a human now because of it? Of course. You know, I actually learned this quick study that I'll share with you guys. There was, you guys know Costco, right? We all know Costco, and they have the people who do demonstrations. Well, there was a blender machine, very popular blender machine, that was having trouble in Costco. And Costco's, CEO and came together with marketing, and they said, this blender is having a really hard time selling. And they said, well, we have our best sales rep out there. She's perfect. She's in heels. Her hair's amazing, and she's pouring the beverage out for people to try, and she's saying everything right. And it wasn't selling. They said, we have it. We're going to put the perfect person in. This woman did not have heels on. This woman had a bun, messy bun preferably. This woman was actually spilling the beverage into the cups, and she didn't know everything that she was saying about the product. Guess which one sold more? The one who was imperfect. Why? Because we are relatable. When we're a human, we're relatable to her. We know exactly what she's going through. Man, I had my hair in a messy bun for 3/4 of this day so far, running deliveries, being with my sister, taking care of what she needed today. But then when I came on here, I figured out how to make myself into professional. But I know what it's like to be relatable, and so do you. And so when you're thinking about this opportunity and going, how am I going to get to where they are? Be coachable, be mentorable, and just be a human.
I love that. That is so good. So good. And we think about that all the time, that really it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to get done. So
Just gotta get done, girl. Just do it. Just slide into home base, okay? It's gonna be fine.
now, one of the things we do learn in Mary Kay is if you come and hang out with these chicks in here, you will get pretty, okay? I mean,
Yeah, we
seriously,
will.
we will take that canvas and just everyone gets an upgrade in Mary Kay. An image upgrade just comes naturally.
Yeah, it does.
If not, you get a really good filter, okay? But you also gain the confidence that, you know, I could stand on stage with a gorgeous gown, or I could stand on stage in Crocs, which is what I have on right now on my feet, Crocs and pants and jeans. And I think I still could give the same empowering speech, because it's really what you said. It's being human, which is so good. So we're going to get to our drawing in just a moment, but I have one last question. I want you to talk about Mary Kay being right for the times right now. And one of the things you experienced in Dallas is they really talked about what makes us different and why Mary Kay right now. So can you just share whatever you want to share?
Oh my gosh. Mary Kay Ash was wise beyond her years. She was the OG influencer. Let's be very clear. She was the OG boss babe that everyone wanted to admire after. And why is Mary Kay relatable today? You know, a group of girlfriends and I just got together on a Zoom call, and we were saying, well, we can work this business virtually anywhere. We can watch a replay that we're doing just right now. We can work on Facebook. We can work on Instagram. We can work in person. We can work on Zoom. We can work on WhatsApp. Guys, did any of those things come up that you're like, oh, I'm on that platform. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love to do this. Yes. And do we have mentors set up and aligned for your success? Yes. Yes, we do. We know people. We have connections of people. And what I love so much about this business is that if you come in and you have questions, or if you have thoughts of, well, what about this way or what about that way? You best believe that the people you are aligned with have all those same thoughts too, of how can we make things even better? How can we make this opportunity that much clearer for people to be on this journey with us? Because it is the highest paid direct sales company nationwide. It is women who have an entrepreneur spirit and mindset. It is people who are making a percentage increase in their own income per year based upon what census and what all these different people are asking for in the world today. Mm-hmm. We have that opportunity, and we have it that also is flexible with your family. Then, now, and always is the motto for the 60-year celebration of Mary Kay Cosmetics. Since 1963, we've been saying that this is an opportunity that will go far beyond when Mary Kay Ash is gone. And Katrina, I best believe that I think we're living in that time where we really do carry Mary Kay Ash's wisdom, legacy that she wanted for our lives. And we have the right people carrying that torch, including the incredible host today, Miss Katrina Harris-Earl.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. We are going to do our drawing and give a quick product offer here, but we've talked so much about Mary Kay, the woman, the company, our fabulous time in Dallas. I just want to grab this 1-minute video and show you a little bit about what you missed, but we didn't. Get excited.
just wanna feel you. Pull me closer.
That's seminar. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Nothing on the planet like
There's
seminar.
nothing.
And a
I
group.
literally had some of my guy friends ask me, they said, Britt, give us the update. And I'm sending them photos from our stage walks and, all the different things with the sashes and the crowns. And they go, so Brittany won a beauty pageant. So they're all texting back. I'm like, do you not read the description?
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like to everyone. It really is a beauty pageant, grown up Girl Scouts and a sorority all rolled into one thing. That's what Dallas Seminar is.
Yeah, it's all that. It's all that. It's all that. And yet, not only do we have amazing people, we have amazing products. So, as we wrap up today, I know you have tons, but what is right now your favorite product?
Can we talk about the new Miracle set, Katrina? Okay. Is that okay? Okay, you guys, first of all, can we see this super sleek and sexy packaging? Yes, pull that back up on the screen. Pull up that super sleek packaging. They had innovators come in, talk about what are consumers looking for. You guys, we have the same 4-in-1 cleanser that you love, an antioxidant moisturizer, a day radiance protector, and a nighttime restore. And the addition, everyone say addition in the chat, the addition of prickly pear being formulated into our SPF. Get excited. This is the most sought out ingredient in the beauty industry right now. Prickly pear is a carrier oil that will carry the product to go deeper into the skin and give faster, realistic, amazing, incredible results to your skin in just 2 weeks. Sought out carrier oils are able to guide other products deeper into the skin barrier that our skin has been needing to replenish up for the last 10 years. Our skin's been needing barrier protection, and we now have the best skincare on the market, y'all. I've been using it for 4 days. It's been awesome. It's been amazing.
Oh my goodness. And all beauty consultants are going to be able to order it. You can pre-order it. Now, I'll tell you, if you're using our current Miracle Set, it's an amazing product. Like, there's nothing wrong with our current Miracle Set. I love my Voluferm. Okay. I love my Voluferm.
Yes.
We've got great botanicals. But this is the newest. This is the best. And so we have a little special for you tonight. And the deal is this: if you buy our current or pre-order our new Time-Wise Miracle Set or an equivalent skincare reorder, because depending where you are with your skincare, you might need to just fill you up with some of the other things. So if you spend that equivalent, because the new set retails for $116, right, you will get our Sonic brush for 50%. Now, if you have one of these, you love it, and this would be a great gift. If you don't have it, I mean, this is amazing. It's 2 speeds. Tell them about this, because you do such a better job telling them about it.
Oh, it has USB charging on the bottom. It has 3 speeds you get to choose from. It stays on for a minute, so you don't over cleanse your skin or over exfoliate your skin. You can use this brush twice a day, and it cleans as small as a PM 2.5 particle. You don't need to know what that is. It's just small, okay? It's awesome. It doesn't do a 360 rotation. It just goes supersonic back and forth speed. That is the same idea that a bumblebee uses to go into a flower to pull out the nutrients from the flower to be able to pollinate. So guys, this is amazing to pull out all the things that are clogged underneath your pores that you're getting for 50% off. Get excited. I am so excited.
And you could choose to get this with a brush. Now, both me and my husband use the same one in the shower, so he pops it off. You might have to ask your beauty consultant to give you one more. And then you can also add as an addition, if you want, the massager. And this is great to massage in your serums, your moisturizer. It's really awesome, and it's like spa. Okay?
So good.
A little spa. So thank you so much, Brittany. We are going to give away some free cash. Okay. And while everybody is a winner, one person gets some cash. So I think Jody is going to bring it up. We're going to share this. Jody, are you ready? Or I can share it if I need to. Oops. It looks like, so we are going to do this. Let me know when you're Okay, she's ready. She's ready. She's ready. So we're going to pop that up. Now it looks like there's a million names on here, but it's because a lot of times the same people get 10 entries, 20 entries, 30 entries. Some people get more than one entry, but guess what? Just for watching today, you get one entry. Okay, for purchasing, you'd get another entry. If you decided to join us and become a beauty consultant, you get an entry too. So we are going to see
Wow.
are the winner. Who is the winner? Who is the winner? Who is the winner?
Who is it? Oh my gosh, y'all.
Will hit me with her Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, something like that. Let's see who it is.
Yes.
And the winner.
Yay!
Carol Barton. Her director is Laquita Perry, and I know Laquita's on. She commented on my hair. Thank you, Laquita. That could be why you won, because and the beauty consultant is Donna Shelton. So congratulations, Carol Barton. We'd love to know, Laquita, type in the chat how you, if your beauty consultant is there, how you know her. That is awesome. I love it, love it, love it. Brittany, it's been a joy. It has been an absolute joy for you to be here with us, hanging out with you. Totally cool and exciting. We've got so many brand new products. I was trying to see in here if I had this one other little video to close you out on, but I am grateful for Jody, who's in the background helping us.
Yes, thank you, Jody.
Here forever is our my assistant, who's been here forever, is on a plane right now. So so we're grateful and appreciative, and I want to thank you guys for joining our Pink Table Talk. How often do we do these? Once a month. So stay tuned. If you follow me on YouTube, on our national sales director, on my national sales director fan page, it's always posted when it's going to happen. But every Tuesday, we have an awesome and amazing event at the same time. So love y'all. Thanks, Brittany. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.